See, I was gonna do this video without glasses, but no. On the last blog post that I made, I told you guys that I was prepared to give blood. That didn't exactly happen. Not because I chickened out though. That's not me. I told you guys that a part of this whole new me type of deal of me like just being courageous and strong and taking risks that I was going to give blood. Um, Trinity did it, and I decided that I was going to do it. I wanted to. I was ready. As a matter of fact, like I was in the blood mobile, ready to give the blood. Um, I went to lunch, ate a chicken sandwich, some Powerade, heart beating fast. I went outside with my buddy Jeremy, and I went and I filled out all the paperwork. A guy took my blood pressure. I had near perfect blood pressure. The normal blood pressure is like 120 over 80. Mine was like, I don't even know. But he said it was near perfect. That's all that matters. He pricked my finger, which hurt like a mother. I sat in the chair for what seemed like an hour, and I waited and I waited and I waited for him to stab me in the arm with a needle. I had mentally prepared myself. I was like breathing deeply, trying to like make jokes with the people to like lighten the mood and like get myself to calm down. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but I just knew for a fact that I was going to do it. I waited an hour, and the guy, it wasn't actually an hour, it was more like maybe 20 minutes or 30 minutes, I don't really know, but it was a long time. And the guy comes, and in the time it takes for my friend Jeremy to give blood, that's the amount of time they took. That's the amount of time it took them to realize that I can't give blood. My veins are too small. They said something like I have a lot of veins, but like my veins are they're either the size of the needle or smaller than the needle. Um, I didn't really know how to feel about that. To my surprise, I walked back to class with Jeremy, and I was pretty dang disappointed. Um, I had gone all through that mental, like, preparing myself for nothing, and I was ready. And, like, I remember going back to class and thinking, dang, I'd probably be done by now, and, like, it would be over. And I didn't get to do it. I didn't get to prove that I could do it. And made me pretty sad. But I am no longer sad. And I've come to the realization that I went. I went, I filled out the paperwork, I got my finger pricked, they took my blood pressure, and I sat in that, or I laid in that bed thing, ready for them to take my blood, to put the needle inside my arm and take my blood. I was like, I was going to do it. There was no backing out. And even though I can't say, like, victory, I can say that, I mean, everything in me was going to do it. So, I guess you could say that I conquered my fear of needles, which could come in handy, I guess. Which I got an anon on Tumblr that was like, there's other ways to administer testosterone without needles and such. Yeah, I know, but I don't know. My point is, I conquered my fear of needles, and I think by doing that, I realized that anything that life throws my way, whether it's about transition or relationships, family relationships, my relationship with Tren, different friendships, anything. If I really try and I really like get focused or anything like that, I can conquer. I can conquer anything. You can conquer anything. Um, may not necessarily be the way that you thought you were going to conquer it, but you still conquer it. And I don't mean for like every single video I make to be like some life lesson. It just kind of turns out that way. But that is something that I want everyone to know, that you can conquer whatever is thrown your way. So now it's like, what's a needle to a Raymond? That was really corny. You guys should like not be my friend anymore. That is pretty much all I had to say. Um, like I said, follow my blog. Check back for more videos. Subscribe, comment, tell me some things, like it, share it, and I will post something again soon. By the way, I feel like the finger prick was far more painful than what the needle would have been. Like, that was no joke.